that she will be attending the session, Your Honor.
Considering that 9 members are present into this session, the Chair declares that we have a quorum. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So we are now on the reading and consideration of the minutes of the previous session. Nabasa na ni Len. However, Your Honor, as regards the minutes during the previous session, I think that was January 13. We were not able to finish the encoding, the transcription of the minutes, Your Honor, considering that we are on official travel last January 16 to 17, Your Honor.
We'll just table the reading of our previous minutes.
So we are now on the privilege hour, Your Honor.
Any member who wants to render a privilege speech? So there being none, let's proceed.
So we are now on the first reading. The first item is the resolution number 2025-4 of Barangay Mapantig. And this is a resolution seeking permission from the Office of the Municipal Mayor to grant permit to conduct 3 days cockfighting on January 31, 2025 and February 7 and 14, 2025 at Barangay Mapantig, ISULAN, SULTAN, KUDARAT.
Refer this matter to the Committee on Games and Amusement.
Next item under first reading is resolution number 2025-5 of Barangay Calawag 3. This is requesting the Sangguniang Bayan of ISULAN to grant Barangay Calawag 3 the authority to collect fees from ambulant vendors operating within the barangay area of responsibility.
Refer that matter to the Committee on Finance.
Ang Calawag 3, di ba mayroon na silang tax ordinance?
I am not yet particular if they have an existing ordinance.
May ara.
May ara sila. So part naman sa tax ordinance hiro ang pag-tickets ka collection.
But still be subjected to the review of the Sangguniang Bayan.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Joint Committee on Economic Enterprise. Item number 3, we have the certification issued by the Sangguniang Palalawigan. This is as regards the supplemental budget number 2 for calendar year 2024 of the Municipality of ISULAN. So this is in connection with the review of our supplemental budget number 2, which have lapsed into law, Your Honor.
This is for our information.
Then item number 4, memorandum order dated January 14, 2025 to all municipal officials, department heads, section heads, and employees. This municipality from the municipal mayor as stated. So may I read this?
For a while.
This is from the Office of the Municipal Mayor of the Secretary, of course, is the Honorable Marites K. Palyasigi in her capacity as the Municipal Mayor, Your Honor, last January 14, 2025.
Ma'am Secretary, please do furnish its members a copy of that document.
Well taken, Your Honor. Then we have, Your Honor, we have no more items under first reading as stated, as reflected in our order of business. However, we have received some communication which are not included in our order of business, which I think this is a matter of importance, Your Honor.
Please read those
So first
items,
we have
Madam Secretary.
this letter addressed to the acting municipal vice mayor with the subject concurrence of Attorney Marco Ray Gleo as municipal legal officer. So this is requesting the Honorable Sanggunian for the concurrence of the appointment of Attorney Marco Ray Gleo as municipal legal officer of the municipality of ISULAN, and this is signed by the acting municipal mayor, Honorable Arnold Armada.
Is Attorney Gleo around, Madam Secretary? Is he around?
Not yet, Your Honor.
Is he willing to appear before this August
Okay,
Monday into this session?
Okay, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor.
If please invite the presence of Attorney Gleo into this session and schedule that matter for second reading, Madam Secretary.
Well taken, Your Honor. Isa lang ni Len? Inclusion mo? Isa lang? Hindi lang iban? Are? Are pa? Another, Your Honor, is resolution number 2024-3 of the Liga ng mga Barangay. This is resolution informing the Sangguniang Bayan members through the Honorable Vice Mayor, Attorney Arnold H. Armada, for the presence of badjaws in the municipality.
The committee on, but before that, before the committee will have its ruling, may we hear any comment or from a follow-up statement from the EBC President?
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning, everyone. Last session, it is already tackled, Mr. Chair, and according to Honorable Dular, meron na pong ordinance na ipasayang with regards sa badyaw, no? But hindi lang natin na-implement, no? So, ang Liga ng mga Barangay sa ISULAN chapter, especially the Barangay Chairman of Calawag 3, is requesting for the attention of badyaw group in his EOR. That's why na-respond namin na ng resolution through the Sangguniang Bayan, Mr. Chair.
Thank you for that information, Honorable EBC President. For the information of the body, we have an existing anti-mendicancy ordinance in the municipality. And ang imon siguro subong is for us to implement the said ordinance. The Sanggunian already passed an ordinance as regard the anti-mendicancy para for us to prohibit begging and mendicancy in our municipality. I suppose it was by this body. Honorable Dolar.
So, good morning to each and everyone. So, Mr. Chair, siguro, for review and for the ikwanta ba, ipaibaluliwat sa local chief executive or anong term sina dapat mabalaan sang local chief executive that we have this ordinance para sa medikansi naton para ma-regulate na sila kay sa takurong as of now nakita to mga badyaw dito wala na manabili na gid, no? So hasta ang mga fines and penalties about sa paghatag sa mga kung ikaw isa ka tao naghatag sa pakilimos, may fine yapon ina siya according sa aton nga ordinance, no?
So dapat ma ano naton ang aton nga local chief executive mapahibalo naton nga may ara na kita nga nahimo sini. Pero actually balaan na nila sa aton local chief executive.
But then we have a resolution from the ABC. Please do refer that matter to the Committee on Social Services, Madam Secretary.
Well taken, Your Honor. So another, Your Honor, for inclusion is this is a letter from Attorney Lowy Victor Tugas. This is as regards the automated counting machine demonstration road shows. So the office of the COMELEC is requesting this office to hold a roadshow presentation to introduce to the public the enhanced features of the automated counting machines or ACMs, and they are requesting for the preferred schedule of the conduct of the said demonstration between the dates January 21 to 24, and they are also requesting yes, Your Honor, to coordinate with them as regards to the preferred schedule of this office. This will only consume accordingly at least an hour, Your Honor.
We will just task our secretary to have a schedule as regard that
21
letter
to
coming from our
24.
COMELEC officer.
So,
And we would like to enjoin everybody to be present for us to personally witness this activity.
ano preferred ninyo up
Anong
to
prefer
Friday? From
Up to 24.
halin buwas up to 24.
Are we
Din-
available this Friday or Thursday? Next item, Madam Secretary.
Another communication for inclusion and honor is addressed to from the Office of the Municipal Engineer of this municipal government of ISULAN, and this is addressed to the audit team leader, Commission Audit or COA, this municipality. And this letter is furnishing the new work schedule or suspension and resume order issued to Relay Construction and Supply for the design and build of 4-story municipal hall building with roof deck at Barangay Calawag 1, this municipality, for their information and reference. So this is signed by Engineer Dandy A. Loyola, and this is noted by the Acting Municipal Mayor Honorable Arnold Armada. And the Office of the Sangguniang Bayan is furnished with the copy of this letter, Your Honor.
Please furnish the Committee on Infrastructure with that document, Madam Secretary.
Well taken, Your Honor. Wala na, Len. Muna total. So, Your Honor, we have no more items under first reading. We'll proceed now to the committee reports. So, the Committee on Finance, Budget Appropriations, and Ways and Means will render its report.
The chairperson of the committee is now recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Presiding Officer. So good morning to each and everyone. Pursuant to the committee report number 2025-03, pursuant to the referred annual budget to this committee, the same was forwarded to the Office of the Municipal Budget Officer for preliminary review. In response, on January 15, 2025, this office received copies of the preliminary review of this annual budget from the Office of the Municipal Budget Officer, addressed to the honorable members of the Sangguniang through yours truly as a chairman of this committee. So, item, annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Sampaw for fiscal year 2025 in the amount of 981,371 pesos. Findings. As preliminary review, the annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Sampaw for fiscal year 2025 involving a total appropriation of 981,371 pesos, revealed substantial compliance with Republic Act 7160 and its implementing rules and regulations, and subject to the following conditions as follows. The monthly honorarium of Sangguniang Kabataan members, including the SK Treasurer and Secretary, shall not exceed the monthly compensation received by their Sangguniang Kabataan chairperson. Furthermore, not more than 25% of the Sangguniang Kabataan Fund shall be allocated for personal services. The DBM shall issue necessary guidelines implementing this provision. Number 2, disbursement and utilization of funds shall be subject to the pertinent provisions of the Government Procurement Act, Republic Act 9184, and its revised implementing rules and regulation. Number 3, capital outlays such as office equipments, IT equipments and softwares, and furnitures and fixtures with a cost below 50,000 shall be recorded as semi-expendable property pursuant to COA Circular Number 2022-04 dated May 31, 2022. Accordingly, it is recommended that the resolution enacting the appropriation ordinance of the aforesaid manual budget be declared operative in its entirety effective January 1, 2025. Further, it is understood that this review action does not authorize any item of appropriation that is specifically prohibited by or inconsistent with the provision of law. Finally, in the implementation of this annual budget, compliance with all existing accounting, auditing, and other administrative rules and regulations shall properly be observed, and the same shall be the responsibility of the concerned implementing barangay unit and Sangguniang Kabataan officials. Recommendation. Wherefore, premises considered, this committee hereby recommends passing a resolution declaring the annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Sampao for fiscal year 2025 involving a total appropriation of 981,371 pesos, operative in its entirety effective January 1, 2025. That this said measure be deliberated on second reading of decision. Respectfully submitted by yours truly as a chairperson, and of course my vice chairperson, Honorable Marvin L. Dalanon.
Clarification as regard the content of the committee report of the Committee on Finance. If there is none, will the proponent move for its adoption?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of my committee report number 2025-03.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any discussion or any clarification? So hearing none, the said report is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading in today's session.
Next, Your Honor, the Committee on Accreditation.
The chairperson of the committee is recognized.
Good morning and thank you, Mr. Chair. This is a committee report on the Committee on Accreditation, Committee Report number 2025-01. Pursuant to the referred matter to this committee, a committee hearing was conducted on January 15, 2025 at 9 o'clock in the morning at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall. Present during the said committee hearing were the manager of the Green Multipurpose Cooperative and the members comprising this committee. Item, request from Green Multipurpose Cooperative to the Sangguniang Bayan for the issuance of a certificate of accreditation in the name of Green Multipurpose Cooperative in exchange for the Central Tayugo Multipurpose Cooperative bearing SB Resolution number 2022-107. Findings: the Green Multipurpose Cooperative, previously as Central Tayugo Multipurpose Cooperative, has submitted the following administrative requirements to support its request to the Sangguniang Bayan, to wit: 1. Duly accomplished application form. 2. Board Resolution number 07 series of 2024. 3. Certificate of registration issued by CDA. 4. List of current officers and members. 5. Calendar year 2023 annual accomplishment report. 6. Calendar year 2023 financial statement. 7, profile indicating the purposes and objectives of the organization. And 8, copy of the minutes of the meeting of the organization. The committee, after evaluating the requirements submitted by the applicant, decided to approve the request for the issuance of the certificate of accreditation in the name of Green Multipurpose Cooperative. However, the Sanggunian will first issue a new resolution for its accreditation. Recommendation, where for premises considered, the committee hereby recommends passing a resolution approving the accreditation of Green Multipurpose Cooperative as non-government organization, civil society organization of the Municipality of Isulan. Further, that this measure be deliberated at second reading in this session, respectfully submitted by the Committee on Accreditation. Yours truly as Committee Chairperson, Committee Vice Chairperson, Honorable Ryan M. Dumaran, Committee Secretary, Honorable Maria Jeneline Mejia. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Any clarification as regard the content of the committee report of the committee on accreditation?
Change of name lang na din. The same gapon ng content.
Binago na.
So hearing none, will the Committee on Accreditation Chairperson move for its adoption?
Yes, Mr. Chair. I move for the approval of my committee report number 2025-01.
There's a motion. Any seconder? Duly seconded. Any objection? So hearing none, the said committee report number 2025-01 of the Committee on Accreditation is hereby adopted and scheduled for second reading in today's session.
So, Your Honor, we have no more committee reports. So, we'll proceed now to the calendar of business under second reading.
Ano man? Oh,
So, first item under second reading is the proposed resolution to concur the appointment of Attorney Gleo as the municipal administrator of this municipal government, Your Honor.
We are now under second reading. We'll be discussing the concurrence of the appointment of our municipal legal officer, Attorney Mark Gleo. Is Attorney Gleo around, Madam Secretary?
Natawagan niyo? Hindi na.
Honorable Dolar is recognized.
move na dito. I-move na tayo dito. Mr. Chair, I move the approval of the concurrence of our Municipal Legal Counsel, Attorney Marco Gleo.
Mr. Chair, I would like to abstain from this matter, Mr. Chair, for the same reason as before, with respect and delicadeza to our Municipal Mayor, Honorable Marites Capunan Palyasige, Mr. Chair.
Noted, Honorable Arjun K. Palyasige. There is a motion for the passing of a resolution concurring the appointment of Attorney Mark Gleo as the Municipal Legal Officer of the Local Government Unit of ISULAN. Any more discussion? Any seconder? Aside from duly seconded? Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? So, hearing none, a resolution is hereby passed concurring the appointment of Attorney Marco Ray S. Gleo as the Municipal Legal Officer of the Local Government Unit of ISULAN.
Next on second reading is the proposed measure based on the committee report of the Committee on Finance, Budget Appropriations, and Ways and Means.
Honorable Dular is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, Mr. Chair, I move for the passing of a resolution declaring the annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Sampaw for fiscal year 2025 involving a total appropriation of 981,371 pesos, operative in its entirety, effective on January 1, 2025.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any more discussion? Amendment? Objection? So, hearing none, a resolution is hereby passed declaring the annual budget of Sangguniang Kabataan o Barangay Sampaw for fiscal year 2025 involving a total appropriation of 981,371 pesos, operative in its entirety, effective January 1, 2025. Next item, Madam Secretary.
So next item on second reading is the proposed measure based on the committee report of the Committee on Accreditation.
The chairperson of the committee, Honorable Arjen K. Pelasige, is recognized.
Mr. Chair, I move for the passing of resolution approving the accreditation of Green Multipurpose Cooperative.
There's a motion, duly seconded. Any discussion? Amendment? Objection? So there being none, a resolution is hereby passed approving the accreditation of Green Multipurpose Cooperative as non-government organization, civil society organization of the Municipality of ISULAN.
So, Your Honor, we have no more items under second reading, and we have already exhausted the items in the order of business, Your Honor. We'll proceed now to the unassigned business.
Any matter you wanted to raise under unassigned business?
So, Your Honor, we have
Madam
not able
Secretary.
to present the... Can I speak, Your Honor?
Speaking right is given to our SB Secretary.
So, we have not able to present the accomplishment report last out-of-town session, no? Due to lack of quorum, but we will, I don't know if you are amenable that we can present it now.
Any objection from the floor or any comment? So if there's no objection, rules are suspended. We'll give time to our secretary to present before the body the accomplishment report of the Sangguniang Bayan.
So, may Aida nga, pamangga pa si Aida kung hindi na yan.
For a while, I happened to talk with the acting mayor as regard the office, the former office of the acting mayor and the former office of the DILG. Since the DILG is required ni Sangguniang Bayan to have a personal space for every Sangguniang Bayan as one of the requirements, kagbalaan taman, every time may mga bisita, for example, sa SB Ryan, sa iya committee, may bisita, or ako man, or sino man sa aton, o sa SB Dolar, ang usual gindalaan naton, kundi sa may, dito sa tunga, diri sa session hall. Kung may mga storyahan or meetingan kita, do wala sang space, kung do wala man sang, hindi ba kilalang private, public man po, do hindi mo mas storya, maayo ang bisita ni mo ba? May one time, may nagbangkot sa ako, hindi inyong office. Yan po kasang Sangguniang Bayan, pag sulod diri, titalo mo lang sa table mo dito ang opisina mo sa table mo. Pero sometimes may mga bisita ka bala other places or other agencies. Though wala tas ang formal office nga mag-cater sa mga tao. So, if it is possible for us to pass a resolution nga ibut kay do man tong first intention even the previous sanggunian nga tong dating office ang provincial DILG occupy sa Sangguniang Bayan. And the funds used ata sa pag-repair sa to haliman sa office ng SB. Okay lang ba na sa body? Nga ang yuon naton nga himuon siya nga maging space extended office ng Sangguniang Bayan. Any comment? Honorable Dalanon, any comment? Ma'am Rax, na-open up ko kaina kung pwede ba natin ma-occupy atong space dito sa dating provincial office ng DILG. Kaya mahalin sa unang sanggunian, amo man ang aton man nga intention tani. Kay since ang provincial DILG aran asubong sa bago nila nga office sa Barrio 2, so na left vacant ang ang piyak na building ba. With that, can we pass a resolution para ma-formalize nato ng aton nga request? Any sponsor from the body? Honorable Dolar. So later after siguro nasaan assigned business pamanta. Ma'am Rax kan may may suspended rules pamanta.
Wala suspended rules?
Oh, can we cater first Honorable Dolar, then we'll have the report of our SB Secretary on suspended rules.
Mr. Presiding Officer, on suspended rules, I move for the resolution that the abandoned office of the DLG shall be the cubicle office of all the Sangguniang Bayan member.
There's a motion, duly seconded, any objection? So hearing none, a resolution is bypassed. Resolution, motion no? That the abandoned office of the provincial DILG shall be the office of the Sangguniang Bayan. The former office of the provincial DILG shall be the office cubicle of the Sangguniang Bayan of Isulan. Ma'am Secretary, you may now have the floor.
So, Your Honor, this is the Sangguniang Bayan, the 21st Sangguniang Bayan Accomplishment Report for calendar year 2024. So, we have this legislative output. Aywa, wala nang galakat. We have conducted regular session, 52 regular sessions, and 1 out-of-town session and 5 special sessions. So total we have conducted 58 sessions, Your Honor. So as prescribed under the law, we have to conduct an average of 4 sessions per month. So that is 4 times 12, pila? 8.
48.
48 sessions. So we have complied with your duties and responsibilities. You have complied with your duties and responsibilities as regards to the conduct of sessions for the year 2024. So, as regards to the number of committee public hearings, we have conducted 68 committee hearings and 19 public hearings. So, number of committee reports rendered. So, as you can see in the screen, the most highest number of conduct of committee hearings is the Committee on Finance. So as to the number of measures enacted, we have passed 212 resolutions and 32 ordinances. For the appropriation ordinance, we have 4, and municipal ordinances, 28. Or this is general ordinances with a total number of 32 ordinances. Number of resolutions nullified, none. Number of ordinances lapsed into approval, 2. And number of vetoed resolutions, 2.
Madam Secretary, may we
Yes,
know
Your
if
Honor.
what are those vetoed ordinances and resolutions?
Yes, Your Honor. For a while.
Sige lang, oh.
Pakitawan.
Ano yung... okay, yung ordinance as regard the tree planting. Oo. But then again, we pass a separate resolution or ordinances inulit. Approve na. Yung parang pre-marriage requirement, parang ganun. Okay na? Ma'am Rax, okay na?
Okay na. Sige,
Okay na,
sige.
Ma'am Rax.
So, those are our legislative accomplishments. We will now proceed to our shortcomings, no? Yung merong pending referrals. So, please take note, no, na kung hindi ninyo napasa yung mga measures ngayon, next term, babalik yan sa, wala, as if wala yan. So, babalik yan sa first reading kung i-propose ulit ninyo. So, dapat git siya ba? Mapasa siya karon.
As regard item number 2, we happen to talk with the Local Finance Committee as regard the creation of a trust fund. And may aras ang apprehension ng mga members ng Local Finance Committee. Kaya kung tanan ng income sa munisipyo ibutang sa trust fund, wala na sa may magsulod sa general fund.
Yes, sir.
So, na siya. But then again, the committee will still have to conduct a committee report and the committee hearing with that matter, Madam Secretary.
Yes, Your Honor. So, ang required nila, atong mandatory under the law, may mga statutory requirements bala nga may ara siya trust fund. But for those nga wala, hindi siguro na kinahanglan to siya. So, for the Committee on Finance, may 3 ka measures. Requesting for an ordinance on the use of sound system and lead wall. Ordinance on the use of sound system and lead wall, wala pa muan. Sige lang. And itong sa trust fund, and then we have the Barangay Ordinance number 2, series of 2024 o Barangay Kenram. Ay, di sa ida man. Ano ng Barangay Ordinance, manggutan na siya. Kasi si Duna na lang pakadua dito.
Itong credentials.
Pakadua si Duna dire.
Can we proceed, Madam Secretary?
Committee on Accreditation, this is the Riverside Workers Association request for accreditation.
Ma'am Rax, ang about dyan sa New Pangasinan Farm Laborers Association ba, hindi na bumalik yan? Kinuha nila ang documents nila and then hindi na nakabalik.
Ay, okay lang. Then, for the Committee on Economic Enterprise, ordinance strictly implementing the no credential, no issuance of cattle transport policy, and prohibiting the acceptance of blatter of complaints of lost animals without credentials. Bag-o lang manin.
Madam Sec, may isa pa na sa Economic Enterprise actually, itong proposal ko sa pag-activate sang Office of the Enterprise.
Ay,
Wala pa na namo natapos.
dugang lang. Doon, dalian ay doon.
Tapuson gito siya. Ma'am Don, tapuson gid abi to.
Kung may kulang ka doon. Ari pagid o.
Madam Rax, I just
Yes.
wanted to be clarified as regard the referred matter to the Committee on Economic Enterprise. Hindi ba ning item number 1 sa referral sa Committee on Economic Enterprise, hindi sa Committee on Agriculture siya na-refer? I suppose it was referred to the Committee on Agriculture. Oo. Oo. Sige lang, i-review talang mga
Sa ano
referral
ini
natin.
siya doon? Nga, diri na siya sa economic enterprise.
Because economic enterprise refers to the operation of our public market, cemetery, terminal, and slaughterhouse.
I think, Your
The
Honor,
operation.
because this fall under the economic enterprise, Your Honor, because they are imposing permit fees, Your Honor. So, cattle transport policy entails the issuance of a permit, Your Honor. Kaamo ni nga nagkadto ni siya sa economic enterprise.
Sige. Okay. Next matter, Madam Secretary.
For a while, Your Honor. Doon, ano yun yung barangay ordinance number 2? Ha? Ay, imposition of fees.
Bagulan na refer, ma'am, doon, no?
Committee on Environmental Protection, banning the hunting, wounding, taking possession, transporting, selling, and buying of all kinds of wild birds within the territorial jurisdiction of the municipality of ISULAN.
Mr. Chair, ang inang proposed ordinance nga amending, first session tana gin ano ko, gin request that is not 2024, 2025 na siya. As of January 2025. Hindi up to December 31 ang ato niya ano, nga report.
January 25 niya.
Gin butang sa January 2025.
Sige lang, i-anuhay lang.
Pero hindi guro kay yearly mo.
Oo, sige lang.
Up to December 31 na dapat.
Ibutangi lang doon sang note kung saan ni siya na-refer. Pwede to siya.
Inang
Pati
ceiling buying of anong
Dala na lang.
banning the hunting, wounding, taking possession. Itong illegal fishing gani, Mr. Chair, itong kapang kurinti gani. So, kami sa una sa barangay, sila, ginadakop, gina ba?
Under our Code of General Ordinances, I suppose do ara sa na
Ara siya.
dito.
How about this one?
Yung ara man dito sa nabutang sa General Ordinances, pero hindi siya sang hindi lang na-elaborate.
Specify.
Oh. Actually, na siya, na-include na sa General Ordinances, Code of General Ordinances, pero lang siya, do mga 3 paragraph, lang to siya, ang contents ng ordinance. Yes, Ma'am Raps.
Then, revision of Municipal Ordinance number 2005-144. The committee hearing was already conducted. This is as regards ecological solid waste management for the update of its prohibitions and penalties.
Ano to ang?
So, ginaulat pa ata to order.
checklist. No? Bali, anong concern ni Sir Nonoy ang mga fines, ang fees? But then again, mag-conduct man ta public hearing. So, mag-consult man ta, may legal, may mga department heads, ara man sila. So, part sila nga, ano, maka-participate sila discuss during public hearing. Oh. Sige. Okay, Ma'am Rax.
Then, Committee on Agriculture, the proposed ordinance amending certain provisions that was said a while ago by Honorable Dalano, no? Then, the Committee on Social Services, this is a request for the adoption of the national laws on children to be part of the updated local code for children.
Just wanted to ask Ma'am Rax, is there a need for us to adopt since it is already a national law?
Yes, Your Honor. I think this is also one of the indicators sa legislative award, no? Hindi lang kay ara na sa national law, wala na kita himuon. Dapat naka-incorporate gyapon sa aton mga mga ano na siya, pertinent ordinances, Your Honor. That is part of our local laws.
Gani. Failure to adopt the national law, so wala man gapon kay binding and effective man gapon siya.
Ginapangita gyapon nila.
Sige.
Sa Committee on Zoning, survey of Lasideco Road, tapos ang isa pa kitang aton nga CLUP, I don't know kung ano nang updates sa CLUP. Dapat mapasa na gid karon, ma-review na siya kag ma-approve na siya. So another is from the as regards the construction of our new municipal hall building. Committee on Games, Resolution number 3-2025 of Barangay Ligilayan, requesting permit to operate color games from January 15, 2025 to March 17, 2025. Pending pa sa committee. Committee on Laws, Barangay Ordinance number 3, series of 2024, Barangay.
Ning sa laws, Madam Rax, na refer man ni gapon sa economic enterprise, di ba sa jointly referred?
Dapat joint referral na siya, laws kag kuan.
For the institution.
Economic enterprise. And for the joint committee referral, we have the ordinance institutionalizing the grant of annual cash assistance to all dialysis patients in this municipality, Committee on Finance and Committee on Health. May schedule na. See, ay, number 1.
I already gave a draft copy of the
Muna
item
na
number
to
1, Ma'am Rax.
Pa-schedule ka na. Nalipat ko kung saan uni siya na-refer.
I rendered the committee privilege speeches regard that matter, and I gave a draft copy to our staff to be given to the committee. Ara na ha, siguro, sir.
Then, we have the proposed ordinance institutionalizing the Youth Botipon project for sustainable community development. I think this was the committee public hearing was already conducted. And the draft
Committee
also was,
hearing pa lang po, ma'am.
the draft, pwede mo na siya ikuha sa second reading. Committee report, then,
Last committee hearing, so we have difficulties on it because we are the first municipality na magkaroon ng ordinance about this, ma'am. So that's why we are ano pa kami? Tawag sini mag-conduct pa kami sa mga research and mga lakbay-aral. So para ma-kumpleto taning ordinance. So that's why na ano pa siya? Natingga pa siya.
Okay.
another pending measure is the request for the passing of a resolution for the institution of a funeral parlor in ISULAN. So the key committees involved, Committee on Health and the Committee on Zoning. So, Your Honor, those are the proposed measures. We're still pending before the different committees, Your Honor.
We'll just remind our respective committees to please check and coordinate with our staffs as regard the pending matter referred to our committees. And with that, we'd like to extend our commendation to our Madam Secretary and to the rest of the legislative staffs of the Sangguniang Bayan for a great job in a fruitful year 2024 and looking forward for a more prolific year this 2025.
Thank you, Your Honor.
About itong atong sa regional support sa award ng atong kulang, ano itong kulang sa region? Sa province, binagawa na top 1, tapos sa region, ay binagawa top 3, top 4 lang pa?
May ara kita, may nakita sila, may aton mali to siya, may ara niya, na ano namon to siya, na overlook. Pinakatakot to siya nga percentage nga dapat kung naano namon to siya, nakita dayon. Siguro nagtaas-taas pagit kita ang aton nga rank sa region. So wala lang tabhay mo kay natapos na.
Mr. Che, about sa ng funeral parlor, actually wala man ang nagkadto. I-report na lang namon para matapos na siya. Dispose na lang.
Noted, Honorable Dalanon.
So isa pagidyalino ang aton nga revenue code dapat unta. Dugay na siya 5 years lang ano sinabo mo nga makuan na kita mag-revise naman kita. So we are deprived, the municipality is deprived of the income nga dapat i-collect sang local government unit from the businesses, no? Kaya lang.
Wala na sang report. Okay na, Ma'am Rax. So, rules restored. We are still under unassigned business. Any matter you wanted to raise under unassigned business. So, hearing none. Any announcement, Madam Secretary? We have prepared the lunch for everyone. So, for those who wanted to stay and have our lunch, to
Hamo
maka-lunch
patulit
na.
siya.
So, at 10:59 a.m., January 20, 2025, our session is now adjourned.